currently on my way to work. I feel like I have legit been at work all freaking week. And it's just because I'm nights, and those of you who work nights, you know, when you have island days, and I had 2 island days in a row, it just, I don't know, it's just crazy. It gets crazy, and it feels like you're always at work. But after tonight, I get 2 nights off, and then I go back for 2 nights in a row, and then I get the full week of school off. So I'm just holding on to that. As you can see, you're probably like, Jasmine, are you really wearing your shirt to work? Yes. So I only had 1 pair of clean bottoms, which is gray. The top, I have no idea where they are, but the top is a little snug anyway. I was just like, forget it, I'm gonna put on this shirt. And then usually I wear my gray hoodie, which everyone loves the stethoscope pin. So if you don't have one, you definitely need to go on the site and order one, because everybody loves them. So I just wear my gray hoodie on top anyways, and during night there's like no administration or anybody like walking around checking on us. We just have the night nurse supervisor, and she could absolutely care less as long as we keep our beds full. So yeah, no one really cares that I'm gonna have a t-shirt on underneath my hoodie. And when everyone in day shift comes on, I'll just zip my hoodie up anyway, so no one will know. Anyways, this has been like one of the shirts everyone has been loving. You can get it customized to say anything right here. So even if you're not a BSN RN, like I don't care what your credentials are, you can always get this customized to what your credentials are. But there's been like a lot of BSN RNs ordering this shirt. I had 1 respiratory therapist, I had a medical assistant, and LPN. And then so she wanted hers just to say licensed practical nurse, so we did the whole thing out at the bottom instead of just LPN. So yes, you can get them customized to whatever you want. But anyways, I am on my way to work. Still dark, and I am off early. It is like 4 o'clock, almost 4 a.m. Call and see if my husband's up. So I know you're probably wondering, like, why is she off early? I don't have any more patients. I only had 1, and yeah. Super creepy parking garage at night. So weird. Really hate driving home when it's dark because the freaking deers come out of nowhere, and my car is so small that I would legit F it up. I would probably total my car if I hit a deer. So yeah, I really don't like getting off this early, but I am kind of glad that I was off. Today was a rough day, but I'm cool. I am starving though. I still have not ate. Like, I'm so hungry. My hair is like so big. I don't know why when I go to work my hair is not this big, and then I come out of work and my hair is this big. It's a mess. But anyways, I am officially off today. Haven't been vlogging that much, just trying to get my life kind of in order, you know. I don't know, trying to get it somewhat in order. Trying to write down everything I need for school, and trying to work. Like, I've been picking up hours. I told you guys pay for some books and stuff. I've been picking up hours. They legit call me every single day that I'm off to ask me if I want to pick up even more days, because we're so short-staffed that it's ridiculous. But you know, I'm only doing what I'm able to do, but I have been picking up some extra shifts. So I do go back to work tonight, and then after tonight I am off for 8 days. So the full first week of school I am going to be completely off. One of the things that does suck was I have to take every Thursday off because I have class. And then as I've been doing my schedule, I have noticed that a lot of my homework is due Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. But I work like almost every Monday, Tuesday, which sucks. Which means I'm going to have to be on the ball and get a lot of my stuff turned in early. Because I need to get things turned in on the days that I'm off, so that way I'm not trying to work. I'm not trying to get up early and then go to work and try to do my homework in between time, or try to submit my homework once I get to work. Like, it's just too much to do. But now that I've physically seen it on paper, I know that I'm gonna have to be one of those people that's kind of like ahead of the game. All I want is some hash browns, and this line is ridiculous. Like, can I just get my hash browns, please? It's one of my coworkers' birthday, and I am in charge of snacks. I'm looking for the candy aisle. I should not be in charge, because y'all know I like snacks. I just be buying all kind of stuff. Alright, I'm about to just get a shit ton of candy. I think that'll suffice. Have you ever just been like so tired that you're kind of in autopilot? Like, that's how I feel how I am. No, that's how I feel that I am right now. See, I can't even get my words right. I've legit been at work too many times this week. Like, I'm not about this life. Like, I don't see how people do full-time and pick up extra hours, or work like 10 shifts in a row. Like, you have no life. Like, yes, you're making a lot of money, but what else do you do? Like, when do you have time to spend your money if you're doing 10 shifts in a row? Like, I'm just excited that I'm about to get 8 days off. Like, I don't know how to act. Like, run me my days off. Child, I can't. So, anyways, I am kind of running late, and I don't even care. But I had to go get snacks because, like I said, in Walgreens, it's one of my coworkers' birthday, and they just told me to pick up snacks. So we eat a lot of candy on night shift, and they told me to do chips and dip. So that's what I did. What else? I need to go get coffee, or I'm not gonna make it through the night. I did not even work out, which I should have worked out, because usually when I work out, I'm not as tired before the shift. That's like a little blow it. No, honey, don't blow at me. I don't like that. But a little tip for you guys, like, if you find yourself very tired before shift, try working out before shift. I swear I am not as tired if I work out before I go to work. Now, if I don't, like I didn't today, like, I am dragging, honey. I cannot make it to Dunkin' Donuts fast enough. If you guys wonder why I go to Dunkin' Donuts more than I go to Starbucks, it's because Starbucks is so freaking far. It is like completely out of the way, completely the opposite way. So I never go to Starbucks when I go to work. And there's like literally a Dunkin' Donuts everywhere here, because these people like Dunkin' Donuts so much more. So I just have to, I have no choice but to get Dunkin'. What else? Oh, that's an ugly dog. Oh, so while I was in the Walgreens, y'all know I had to pick up my favorite pens. Like, I have one somewhere. There it goes. So I needed more gel pens, and I have no idea. Like, my pens just keep coming up missing. So I bought more pens, and I wanted to tell you guys what this patient did to me last night. Just coming onto shift, and a confused patient with his bed alarm on gets up out of bed with his NG tube in And he's not my patient. I don't know nothing about him. But my first thought was like, oh my gosh, he can't pull his NG tube out. He's like super confused. I run into his room and like I grab his arms because I didn't even put on gloves because I didn't want him to fall. I didn't want him to trip on stuff. He's hooked up to monitors. He got IV tubing everywhere. It's just so much stuff that he's connected to. And he's like, I'm just trying to pee. As he's like going in a circle, getting himself more tangled. So I just run in the room, I grab him, and I'm like, sir, let's sit down in the chair because I don't want you to fall. You got a lot of stuff hooked up to you. And let me find your nurse to see if you know you're able to get up and go pee. And dude legit takes his NG tube, puts it on, like my hands is on his arms. So he puts his NG tube on the top of my hand and say, ma'am, it's leaking. His stomach acid just starts running down my arm. I was like, ugh. I was like, okay, sir, you have to sit down. So he sits down, and his nurse, by that time, she's finally in the room. She's putting on gloves. And I'm like, okay, you got him. I gotta go wash my hands. And I'm like scrubbing my hands. I legit washed my hands for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, that's just so gross. And that's just like some of the stuff that, you know, people don't tell you about nursing. Sometimes nasty stuff just happens and they don't, you know, patients don't do it intentional. He's like super confused, don't know what's going on. Like, I don't blame him at all. He just like had to pee, and he's like, child, I gotta get up and go pee. And he's like, look, ma'am, this leaking since you in here. It was funny, but it was still like gross at the same time. But those are just things that happen. You know, people come in with tubes. Like, if you're in the ICU, most of the time every hole is gonna have a tube, and if you need a tube, we will create a hole. So there's just stuff that comes out of every body part, and there's like not much you can do with it. Sometimes, you know, you get pee on your legs and pee on your feet and blood on your arms, and it's just, you got to do your best at protecting yourself. And this is a case, I was trying to protect the patient and make sure he wasn't, you know, gonna hurt himself and fall and cause further damage, because I don't even know what's wrong with this guy. So I was just like, bruh, you cannot just be handing people your leaking NG tube. It was like super funny, but like it was funny after it was gross. Yeah. So I wanted to share that little bit with you guys. I am about to get me some coffee. It says pumpkin is back. I don't think I'm ready for pumpkin yet. Like, I think it's just a little too soon. I'm eating, and this is so not cute, but I don't even care. I am starving. I've been snacking all night, which is horrible, and probably why I can't lose weight. But is this about to merge into one road? I had a horrible night. One of my patients literally was driving me insane. So yeah, that was that. I am on my way to Carthage Harbor because my husband has a half marathon today. So I'm being a good wife. I just got off of work, went and got some gas, got me a chai, and so I got me a chai. I'm sleepy, I'm annoyed, but I'm about to go and watch him race. It is raining, so he is going to be pissed because he was like, if I gotta run this half marathon in the rain, I'm gonna be so mad. Well, guess what? It's raining. This is why I don't run. Look. This is my first time at Carthage Harbor, and I just literally parked my car. I'm like trying to find where the finish line is gonna be. But look how pretty this is. Like, oh, if I had a boat. It is so freaking pretty. It's so pretty. I just like had to pull over to just get out and look at it. You know, one day this is goals, like be able to have a boat and come out and do things like this. just whenever I want to. Everybody else wants red bottoms and stuff. Sackett's Harbor has some super pretty houses. Like, why didn't nobody tell me about this place? I feel like this is something no one talks about. I should have moved out here. But all these homes say that they're for sale. They're really pretty though. It's drizzling and I'm trying to walk to see if I can find the finish line. Hopefully it's close. I'm about to cut across here. Because if it starts pouring down, I'm going back to my car. I don't even know how long it's gonna take him to finish this race or what time the official start time was. So y'all, I'm out here trying to be supportive and I'm tired, child. I feel like I'm on an adventure, cutting between woods and trees and stuff. I ain't got no umbrella. Alright, let me see what I can find. Motivate, get money, motivate.